Hello, I'm glad to be here today to share with you the announcement of my campaign for the District 5 City Council seat for the City of Lubbock. I've got a short prepared speech which I read earlier at my announcement event at the Shrimp Galley. I certainly want to thank John there for his graciousness to host this event, and I'm pleased to be with you now to go over what it was that my intention is for the city and my campaign. Lucky me, I live in Lubbock. That was a bumper sticker I grew up with in the 1960s. Lubbock is my home. It has been the home of my parents, my uncles and my aunt, and my grandparents. Growing up just off of 59th Street and College Avenue, now University, I learned the value of honesty and hard work, of commitment to the community. I learned that service to others is not restricted to regular business hours. Out for a family dinner, my brother, sister, mother, and I would wait in the station wagon while our father would make a house call on a sick child. As a youngster, I joined in the political campaigns of my Uncle Wagner. I have come to appreciate his vision when he crafted the first statewide water resource plan. Thanks to his efforts, we now today enjoy a coordinated plan for wise management of our precious water. I witnessed the studied review of my other Uncle Warlick. Not one for the spotlight, Warlick taught me of the importance of understanding a challenge and the options for action over simply reacting without any kind of forethought. You know my family, and I'm hopeful that you'll give me the opportunity to introduce myself. As I grew up, I was mentored not only by my parents and family, but by my teachers. My high school band director, Doyle Gamble, at Monterey High School, he offered me a relationship where I learned to be more. Later, as a member of the going band from Raiderland under Dean Killian, I performed with passion and sharpness. I worked with a young Robert Duncan when he was president of the student body at Texas Tech, and I was a student senator. Leaving Lubbock for 6 years to finish my education, I gained perspective. 3 years in Indiana, completing my PhD, I learned about winter. An internship at the Temple, Texas VA hospital taught me about service to our veterans. 2 years on the faculty at UT Southwestern Medical School in Dallas helped shape my research skills. In 1990, I came home to Lubbock. Here I raised my son and my daughter. I worked hard to build a successful private practice. Over my years in Lubbock, I've served on a long list of community agencies and board. These have included some of like the American Cancer Society, the National Kidney Foundation, the Bioethics and Diabetes boards at the Covenant Medical System, the Parenting Cottage, and several boards for the Northwest Conference of the United Methodist Church. In 2009, I was appointed to the City of Lubbock Board of Health. In 2011, the board was told by the mayor at the time that the health department would be closing. I was told then that this was just something that there was nothing that could be done to stop it. Be very careful telling me that there's nothing that I can do. In response to this threat to our health, I spearheaded the effort to keep the health department open. I saw the importance of public health for our city. Partnering with the County Medical Society and a broad grassroots effort, we collected over 6,000 signatures on a petition and presented it to our mayor and council. With this strong community effort where we filled the council chambers, we watched as the council voted 7-0 to keep the health department open. You can beat City Hall. As chairman of the Board of Health for the last 2 terms, I know that we can improve our city. I know that the relationships and cooperations, they can be forged, that citizens are interested, and that it matters. Rather than follow the usual path of politics and tear down my opponent about her record, I prefer to tell you what I will do as your councilman. I will not have to apologize to you about not studying a problem before a vote is taken. I pledge to not give away $1.2 million in taxpayer money to fund salaries without knowing how that money is spent. Just as I've done in writing the position paper that was used by the City Council in the battle against the menace of synthetic drugs in our community, I pledge to bring a strong review and diligent study before a vote is taken. I will not cast my vote without knowing what I'm voting on. I will not need to apologize. Number 2, I don't think we should gain more debt before we ferret out our wasteful spending. I understand that we must take care of our buildings and that we have to provide for a new fire station, a new police station, but we need to be good stewards of our tax dollars. I will not throw money at a problem, nor accept short-term solutions that cost us more. Although I'm pleased that the Godegi Library in my district has found a new home, it would seem that this is only a temporary fix. Even the library board has said that while this does solve the problem right now, they're going to commit to look for better long-term solutions. And yet in the meanwhile, we're going to spend $100,000 to $150,000 to finish up that building, and then we're going to lease it for 5 years, and apparently at the end of 5 years, we might have an option to buy, but we have no idea what it's going to cost, and that doesn't smell right to me. We should know the cost if we're going to spend that kind of money. In representing the Board of Health for 5 years, I will insist on full transparency in the process of government. I will open up the conversation channels with my district and the citizens of Lubbock. I will not support deals made behind closed doors or favors to special interests. You will be able to find me, and I will reach out to you for help in seeking solutions. That I understand that there will be times that you're going to want to talk to me, and I want to be available. I want you to call me. I want you to email me. You'll see me hosting coffees because I realize that I'm merely a representative of my district and of the people of Lubbock, and therefore what matters is that I carry forth from them what it is that needs to be done. People who know me will tell you that I don't offer doublespeak or meaningless praise. I'll give you an honest answer and will stand up for the citizens of Lubbock. As is seen in the spirit of my campaign slogan, I'm going to give the citizens of Lubbock passion. I'm going to give you dedication and thoroughness. And I think I'm going to give you most of all a drive for excellence. Lubbock is a great city, and I believe we could do better. I hope that you will support me in this effort and that you will vote for me in early election and on May 10th for District 5 council seat in the City of Lubbock City Council. Thank you very much.